we have to be respectful. Even though the people that were doing this were not respectful and they were bad people, we can't go down to their level. Because if we go down to their level, we are bringing down the paranormal field with us. If we want the paranormal field respected, we have to be respectful.
Yeah, you should always be respectful. Some common sense would be nice.
Yes.
But let's get out of the Hollywood. I want to make this my living and
Exactly.
all that. Let's get back to what it should be.
Helping people.
And put it back into a spectrum of...
It's not demons. It's not always a ghost. It's here to help people have a better understanding of the paranormal field, find answers.
Okay, I was going to say research.
Research. Well, that too.
You went way off where I was going.
Well,
way off. But anyways, we need to bring our guest on.
Yes, we do. And we are going to be talking about this with our guest because she shared one of my earlier posts that actually didn't go as popular, saying how we won't call ghosts to things and things like that. So I told her I wanted her on the show since she agreed. That lovely.
Hello.
Hi, Dee. How are you doing tonight? Doing good. Except we do have a cold, so if I cough in your ear, I'm sorry.
That would be a whole new Skype.
A whole new Skype. Well, I was ranting. I guess we can call it ranting.
Oh, you were ranting.
I was ranting, yeah. But Will's like, we got to bring on our guest.
Yeah.
So before we go back into what this show is about tonight, I want everyone to be able to know who you are and what it is that you do. So if you want to introduce yourself. That's exactly what we're talking about tonight. And I know I contacted you because before this post I made yesterday went all over Facebook, I had made another post. And that other post was saying how we need to take this field back and how we can't call ghosts to everything and demons to everything and we can't charge. And you had shared that post because you had agreed with me. And I saw that you shared it, and that's what got us started talking. Right. And right. And you right. And we should never charge, and that's like a huge thing. And you're going to have to bear with us. Apparently, we got some technical difficulties with people being able to hear you correctly. So we are kind of fooling with that as we're talking to you. So you got to love live shows, let me tell you. Of course. And we were talking about that too, how you can't always rely on equipment. This is the perfect example of why you can't always rely on equipment. Right. Right. Yes, exactly. You want to look for the human causes before you're calling something paranormal. And I drill that into any new members I bring aboard for Tucson Ghost Society because of the fact that we don't want to go in and, that sound that is the aquarium pump, we're calling a ghost. Yeah, we don't want that.
Yeah.
Are you figuring it out, babe?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
You're working on it? Okay. Stan, we see that you're in the chat room, so, and I see that Will's trying to chat with you. When we get it right, let us know. All right. Apparently, it has to do something with our sound, right? Like I said, you gotta love live. Don't have time to fix things beforehand. It goes wrong right then and there.
That's okay.
They can hear you. It's just, I guess it sounds weird, is what it sounds like, apparently.
Okay.
So, they said it sounds robotic, apparently. Are you a robot?
No, I'm sure not.
Hold on.
Uh-oh, what did we do?
I'll get her back.
You'll get her back? I hope so.
I'm still here.
Okay.
There we go.
Why is it ringing?
That's a good question.
I'm like, why is it ringing? Okay.
I don't know.
We didn't call anyone.
All right, we got it. We got it good now.
Okay.
We're good.
Yeah, I still want to know why it was ringing, though.
I don't know. Maybe I was calling somebody.
Okay. I don't know. All right. So now we're good. All right. No, don't.
Shush! Shush, woman.
You gotta love it. I'm like, be careful. Don't mess with it. It's good now.
No, I got to tweak with it a little more. Everybody can hear her now.
Yeah, we would not want a show to go smoothly. Why would we want that?
I'd ruin our track record. Jeez.
All right. So, as we were saying, and I want you to go ahead and reintroduce yourself because people can hear you better now. So, I want people to hear you.
Okay, my name is Steve Hartz. I am one of the founders of Investigating Oklahoma's Paranormal, IOKP for short. We're located in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, and we've been doing paranormal investigations since 2008. I have been in the field, though, since 2005, and I'm also a psychic medium. And so we do ghost tours, we do the investigations, and like I said before, we don't charge for anything. Nothing paranormal related is charged.
Right. Now,
and that's the main thing is we look for the normal before calling it paranormal.
right. So, and that was something I wanted to touch with you about too, because I know you said that you do tours, and so do we. And I think a lot of people tend to confuse the fact that we do tours over investigations. And what I always like to make clear is that, yes, I do earn money from my tours, but that is, and I have it on my website, entertainment purposes only.
Mm-hmm.
And even though it's entertainment purposes only, we try to educate people on these tours.
Of course.
And I know I was talking to you about that, and you said that you actually do that also.
Yes, we do. We hold a little class before each tour. It lasts about an hour. I kind of explain the rules and regulations, and then I explain the equipment as well. If they have any questions, any concerns, then we kind of go over, quite a bit. Most people are there just to get right into it and want to start the ghost tour, but I think they need to understand a little bit more on the equipment use.
Right.
And how to, do, a proper ghost tour. You can't do a real investigation, but you can kind of see a little bit of what we do. And it is entertainment purposes. We're not there to state that you're going to get activity, because you can't make the spirits do what you want them to do.
Right.
If they want to come out, if they want to, be around, then they will. If not, then they don't. We can't force them to do anything they don't want to do.
Right.
So, and that's something that we kind of stress. But a lot of people that do come to our ghost tours, they watch too many TV shows.
Uh-huh.
Seen way too many of them.
Yep.
And they think it's going to be just like the TV shows, that everything that pops out is going to be something, demonic, something seriously attaches to them. They're sick. They're going to throw up. Are they going to hurt me? Are they going to scratch me? And it's like, no. So,
Yeah,
no.
exactly. That's one of the things that I try to let people know. It's not like TV. It's definitely not
No.
like TV.
No, not in any way, shape, or form.
All right.
I mean, yes, we do sit around in the dark.
Yeah, and
Yes,
we
we
talk
do
to
ask
ourselves.
questions. Yeah, we do talk to ourselves. Yes, we do ask questions. Our number one rule too is do not provoke, and we make sure that the people who attend our events, that's the rule too. No provoking. If you provoke, then we're going to ask you to leave.
Yeah, I do the
Um,
same thing.
It's just, you got to be respectful of everybody that's with you in the group, everybody that's leading, everybody that's a part of it, and you got to be respectful of the locations as well.
Yes.
And so that's things we live by. That's what our team is very, known for, is being very respectful.
Right.
And we don't want to play those games and leave the location in a bad light or burn bridges. And we want to continue to have great, working relationships with the businesses or places that we do our ghost tours at. So we strive very hard at working at maintaining those relationships.
Right, exactly. And that's how we are too, because, some of these businesses, they're really great businesses here in Tucson. And if we go and, in there and we're like, oh, we're going to provoke and we're going to call it a demon, I mean, they're going to be like, get out. They're going to be like, don't ever come back. And then how are we going to look?
Oh, exactly. No, I don't want to burn any bridges. I don't want to have hurt feelings. I don't want to insult anybody. And that's the way, every one of my team members appreciate that aspect, and they respect it as well. So we have those standards that we live by, that we work with, and it's that maintains our integrity.
Yeah, and that's what we were talking about earlier, is that we truly believe that somehow, some way, a paranormal community needs to form and something needs to be done to make sure that only respectable teams are out there doing this.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
We need to stop these pop-up teams, like my husband calls them, from going.
We call them weekend ghost hunters.
Okay, that's a good one too. From going and taking client cases and scaring these poor innocent people or charging them. Yeah, that gets me even more. And that's why when I saw this group that formed here in Tucson charging $10,000 for a demon removal, I lost it.
And who has the money to do that?